We've got a capacity crowd inside the arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. You look at Utah. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Cantor in at the 5. Freak passes to Westbrook. Goes up from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Westbrook's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Kicks it to Gobert. They set the pick. Hayward goes in. Pass to Favors. Plenty of space. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Freak kicks to Ibaka. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The three-pointer, no good. On defense, Oklahoma City. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The dish now to Gobert. Hayward outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the layup is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And it's Freak missing. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Gobert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And he makes both free throws.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Gobert. Durant against Hayward. He dishes it to Burks. Offline with his 3. The Thunder leading by 5. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me, absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backcourt.
Westbrook gets to Freak. 13 feet away. Again, Oklahoma City.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Feeds it to Gobert. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Durant. Fires the three. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
You see on your screen right there. Just
Jazz dancers, give a nice round of applause.
Selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Following the three from Alec Burks. And that one's good. Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lyles passes to Burke. They set the screen. No good on the triple.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Fires from the wing. And it's Freak missing. Jazz trail by 6. Exum dishes to Burke. Now the pass to Lyles. Hayward outside. He feeds it to Booker. Down low. Takes it from 10. Shots good by Lyles.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
There's Freak. The stupendous finish in traffic. Freak's got 13.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
There's the pick. And here is Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Exum kicks to Booker. And it's blocked by Adams. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Otto Porter.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Porter. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a wide open look for Freak. Trying to answer back, but...
All right, fans, I want everyone here in the arena to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Burke and Exum in the backcourt. Trevor Booker is out there with Favors, and it's Porter at the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now here's Booker, defended by Ibaka. Burke, the pass to Exum. They set the pick. Favors with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Exum with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Here's Burke.
There are times when as a team, you find yourself missing shots that you know you normally make. I mean, that's just part of the game. But that's when you have to dig deep, stay focused, Commit to playing defense and count on your defense to keep you in there and eventually to bail you out of situations when your shot's not falling.
Here's Exum following the basket by Freak. Here's Burke. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now, here's Exum. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
1:36 left in the second quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 47 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Now here's Hayward. Burks dishes to Hayward. To the middle. Goes back up. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Burks.
Well, they're not really being as physical inside as they need to be here. I mean, that's my opinion. They need to create more second chance opportunities like they did in the first quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Burke kicks to Booker. Hayward outside. And it's blocked by Adams. Dishes to Burke. The feed now to Booker. He kicks it to Burks. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Lyles. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Burke with it, kicks it to Hayward. Hayward missing again. And we've reached halftime in this one. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for free. He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop.
For Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Jazz trail by 10. Moving it up. Rodic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 11 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Jazz shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Gobert against Cantor. Now Hayward. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Rodic. The rebound by Ibaka.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one's good. Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told Gobert that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Exum. And he gets it to go. Exum's got his second bucket of the night. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Freak. Puts up a three. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Rodic. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's Exum in the corner. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Utah making a change here. Porter's checked in. Jazz trail by 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Exum in the corner. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And it's 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Gobert with a screen for Porter. Out to the right wing. Rodic, defended by Ibaka. And that one's good by Favors.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Freak. And the Thunder, another 3.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. The dish to Exum. Here's Favors. And it's blocked by Adams. Now here's Freak. Defended by Booker. And that one's good. Freak.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Now here's Exum. He has 5 from past the arc. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Exum. Burke's got his first 3 points of the game. 1:37 left in the third. Freak kicks to Westbrook. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guard. Freak, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Now here's Burke. Passes it to Lyles. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder leading by 18. Here's Freak. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Freak's got 41.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
52 seconds left to play in the third. They set the pick. Exum passes to Burke. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Burke's got 5 points so far. Thunder have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Burks comes in for Dante Exum. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. McGarry's checked in. Jazz trail by 20. Burke kicks to Booker. Hayward goes in. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Freak. Off target from three-point range. Hayward kicks to Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Utah shooting around 41% on the night. Pass to Gobert. There's the pick. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 18. Here's Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second first foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
2 shots.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
Waiters, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Gobert, the screen. Favors, dishes to Hayward. Feeds it to Burks. Shot contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw. And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Freak. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 20. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Favors with the screen. Hayward a screen on Westbrook. Back to Hayward. The 3. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
The Jazz at the timeout.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz.
Dante Exum is checked in for Alec Burks.
Coming onto the floor for your Jazz, Dante Exum.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Rodic. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Freak passes to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. Right side Durant. He dishes it to Freak. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Rodic, he's covered by Westbrook. Rodich will not go. This is off the front iron.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And Utah has possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Gobert the screen. Down low, Rodich softly drops in the floater.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And the shot is good. And that's now 8 points for Enes Kanter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Hayward outside. Favors with the screen. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Hayward can hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Freak. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the pass to Hayward. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 15 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I'm speechless, Kevin. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up, and tonight that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it going, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, they enter the conference semifinals looking very tough. A clean sweep in round 1. They're hoping to carry that momentum into game 1 tonight. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take everything away. Top seeds are normally at the top?
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah. Lesser seeds are usually at the bottom.
What's up, Freak? You ready for this? I was born ready. You taking this serious. I like the confidence, Freak. We got a lot of game to play still. Maybe. And I'll tell you one thing, this team ain't going down easy.
Yeah, well, we're going to battle for sure. Good luck.
Good luck, man.
All right, fellas, set the tone tonight. We're all on the line. All right, we're playing for our fans, we're playing for our city, we're playing for pride. Most importantly, we're playing for each other. Remember that.
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. 2 survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You take a look at the Thunder. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in.
With this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Thompson. Off the screen, the rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
They get it again. Cantor. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Cantor's got his first points in this one. Westbrook against Curry. Green, the screen. It's Curry with the drive, and Cantor pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the 3. And it's Golden State's ball. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Freak. The 3-pointer is right on target.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Curry kicks to Green. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Westbrook dishes to Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Curry kicks to Green. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Green's got his Freak missing. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Curry, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and He'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And it's Freak missing. Golden State's drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson misses. Oklahoma City's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And he gets it to go.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Ibaka, the pass to Freak. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Curry against Westbrook from 10 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Kicks it to Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's Westbrook with the drive. Shot clock at 6. They double him with Green. Shoots the 3. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, number 1. Steph Curry, 4th.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
From the stripe, no good. Great D that time from Freak. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry kicks to Bass. Richardson for 3. No luck, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Morrow dishes to Freak. Tries a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
You know what? He's never been known as a three-point shooter. Not sure why he continues to try.
Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. There's the pick. Thompson is double to the middle.
It really has. And they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Put that bucket in no time at all. And that's 17 points for Freak.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Curry kicks to Richardson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Freak. No good from outside.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, if you like offense.
OKC, make some noise for your...
And we've seen some big scoring numbers of late from Freak. We heard from perimeter defensive ace Andre Iguodala about how they hope. Not to disagree, but don't you have to let that affect your game a little bit, Greg? I mean, don't you have to plan for those shots and try not to let Freak get to the free throw line as often as he does and as part of your plan?
You know, Kevin, easier said than done. What's that great expression? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Right. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Draymond Green is out there with Brandon Bass. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Curry in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Bird. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended up with 56 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Golden State also making some changes. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Payne. Bass comes in for Jason Richardson. And it's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. In the corner, it's Bass. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
And it's Freak missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Green inside the three-point line, and again, no good by Golden State.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Freak. No good on the 3.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Pass to Favarani. The 3. And the Warriors get it back.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Freak kicks to Morrow. Here's Freak. Drains the three-pointer. Freak's got 23.
This is an absolute monster performance from him. He is pulverizing them from the three-point line.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Cannot hit. The Thunder leading by 14. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Draymond Green. And he sinks the second. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Thunder have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier. And both free throws good from Freak. Outside Curry. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a pretty lopsided.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take on the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Shoots a 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. 31 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Green with a screen on Westbrook. Outside, Green. All sorts of time. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. There's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 19. Curry kicks to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
There's Freak. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson, left side, puts one up from 19. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Ezeli, and it's Durant with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 19. There's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. Klay Thompson is second.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason, shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Payne comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Richardson in for Andre Iguodala. Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. Green dishes to Richardson. Green with a screen for Richardson. And the basket by Curry.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Warriors trail by 19. There's the pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Payne in the post. Defended by Durant. Payne's shot is good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Screen by Ibaka. Stolen by Thompson. Richardson against Durant. Richardson the pass to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girl.
And the Thunder with some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And the Warriors also making a change. Brandon Bass is checked in for Draymond Green. Durant kicks to Freak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors trail by 17. To the inside, Richardson dishes to Curry. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Freak. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss. The Thunder leading by 17. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Thunder with some changes. McGarry's checked in for Durant, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Vitor Favarani's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Richardson up top. He has 7. Good. Bass has got 6.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Payne with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Fires the 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist from Payne. 39 points for Freak.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
They swipe it. Here's Moore pushing it up. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
From deep, and again for 3, the basket is good from Freak. Freak's got 42 in the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Warriors trail by 21 on the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Azili is out there with Green. Thompson left side. They kick it out to Green. Back to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And he overshot that one, missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry. Count the bucket.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
The Thunder leading by 17. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Ennis Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Warriors trail by 15. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Freak. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And it's the Warriors' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. On the wing, Iguodala, defended by Ibaka. Durant against Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Warriors trail by 16. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Thompson right side. Pulls it up. And it's Thompson again missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Curry against Westbrook. They double-team Curry. Iguodala's drive. Durant with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Here's Freak. That three off the mark. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Thompson. And Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Curry attacking. Here's Ezeli. Plays it in without an inch of room around him.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Freak. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Freak. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
To the inside, Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Checking out the game Klay Thompson is having. 10 points and
so no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA post.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder in their house, Chesapeake Energy Arena. Looking at the Thunder, they were very effective in asserting their will in Game 1, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into Game 2. And after winning Game 1, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now.
Tap tonight, NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing Oklahoma City. Look at Oklahoma City. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that will put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at point guard.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The feed to Thompson. The 15-footer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Here's Freak. Trains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry kicks to Green. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Freak with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and it's Freak missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Iguodala has got his first points of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Westbrook dishes to Freak. It's Durant on the wing. Cantor sets the pick for Durant. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Freak's got 5 points so far. Oklahoma City on D. 3-point lead. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stopping.
And he gets it to go.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Green. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry against Westbrook. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. Ezeli. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Freak gets to Durant. There's Freak. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry passes to Green. From deep, Iguodala. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder with the lead. And a wide open look for Freak. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's now 10 points for Freak.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Green dishes to Azili, and that one's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 13 points for Freak.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Warriors trail by 5. They set the screen. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And it's Iguodala again missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And it's Freak missing. Thompson against Durant. Green with a screen on Westbrook. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 5 now.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, and of course, Klay Thompson.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Golden State, Vitor Favarani's checked in for Azili. Pass comes in for Green. And it's Richardson in for Andre Iguodala. Richardson, no luck. The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Freak, off target at the rim.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Freak. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Wing shot on the way. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Payne. The shot will not go.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Vitor Favarani out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. So it's the Thunder now after the Warriors pick up 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. Tries yet again. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors got the job done. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Changes. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Mitch McGary. And Freak subbed in for Dion Waiters. And then for Golden State, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Payne. And it's Thompson in for Richardson. Warriors leading by 7. Curry passes to Iguodala. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Ezeli, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And that one's good, free. Now here's Curry, 6 points for him. To the middle. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Free dishes to Westbrook, beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Thompson sets the pick for Green. Back to Curry. It's stolen by Adams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Green. Iguodala with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Curry. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. Durant against Curry. It's Freak, top of the key. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He's got 24 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And it's Freak missing. Warriors leading by 5. Down low, here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Ibaka. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Green. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. 8 points for Draymond Green.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Freak kicks to Ibaka. Passes it to Freak. Shot from free throw range. And he nails the jumper. Freak's got 26.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Ibaka kicks to Freak. And the pass to Durant. Down low, here's Cantor. And he slams it one-handed.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
They get it back. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
McGarry's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Then for the Warriors, Vitor Favarani comes in for Azili, and it's Richardson in for Andre Iguodala.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Curry kicks to Green. Now Richardson, he has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Take a look at what Green's done. He has 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Freak. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. That's 29 points for Freak.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
From deep, Richardson. That is good. Richardson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
On the wing, Thompson. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. He tries for 3, and it's Freak missing. Warriors leading by 6. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
That's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Russell Westbrook, number 1. 2nd, Stephen Curry.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Curry kicks to Bass. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bass has got his first 2 points.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Freak. There's the triple. That's good. Freak's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Curry passes to Favarani. Pass with a screen for Richardson. The dish to Thompson. Dash with the screen. Curry outside. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Freak and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Bass.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for McGarry. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Jason Richardson.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Curry dishes to Thompson. The screen from Thompson. Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Kicks to Freak. From beyond the arc, the shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. And here is Curry. He's got 9. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it.
OKC, make some noise for y'all.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Warriors leading by 5 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli. Here's the screen. Iguodala kicks to Green. And the shot is long.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Good on the shot. 40 points for Freak.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Feeds to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 5 assists tonight. Westbrook passes to Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Curry dishes to Thompson. Iguodala with it. Guarded now by Durant. Ezeli gets to Green. To the paint. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Freak. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. He doesn't get the second one.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Freak. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 46 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Tries a 3, and again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Thunder.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Thompson passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. They get it back. The drive by Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Curry dishes to Green. Iguodala outside. There's Green, plenty of space. That doesn't go either for Green.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson with it, out defended by Freak. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Azili. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Durant on the wing. Freak kicks to Ibaka. And it's off from 3-point range. Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
Here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Freak. Unloads. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 53 points for Freak.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds and generating transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
.131 left in the 4th. Curry kicks to Azili. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
That was a big-time shot. That's how you silence a building.
Freak passes to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Adams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Open shot, Thompson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Dishes to Freak. From the line. Can't get it to go. Excellent D here by Iguodala. On offense, here are the Warriors. On the wing. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson for the triple. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And they commit an entire...
It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So it gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Yes!
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Westbrook to take the lead. Ooh, offline. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. And
man amongst boys tonight.
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. Yeah, we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA play.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Warriors in Oakland. Well, for the Warriors, they lost Game 2 in a close one. Sometimes a random bounce can make the difference, but they're looking to take matters into their own hands tonight. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
No way.
Take a look at the Warriors. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go.
3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5, down low. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. To the inside. Here's Ezeli. Shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
And as shaky as they looked in that game, guys, it showed a lot of mental toughness that they were able to come out and get a win.
Anytime you can play through missing shots and being a little out of sync and still maintain the hustle and effort and intensity that's needed to win, that's a good sign and could go a long way towards success.
Here's Curry following the score by Oklahoma City. Thompson outside, jacks up a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Iguodala, and it's Freak missing. Thompson left side. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow.
And it's Freak missing.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Curry kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. Durant dishes to Freak. Tries a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 8 points.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Freak, and the wide-open shot from Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, Steve Kerr gave me a few moments to catch up with him. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Warriors. Richardson comes in for Andre Iguodala. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Durant on the wing. The feed to Freak. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Ibaka, the pass to Freak. Back to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Passes to Westbrook. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Durant sends it back.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Freak throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Bass with the screen. Shot off the pick. Richardson, no luck. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Westbrook with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Jason Richardson, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Richardson's got his first points of the night.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
The Thunder with the lead. Kicks it to Freak. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Goes back up, and that one's good. McGarry's got his first 2 points.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Favarani. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Out left to the wing. Here's Freak. Traps in the tray. Freak's got 16.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late. You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry, look here for the Warriors. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Bass comes in for Payne. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Jason Richardson. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGarry's checked in for Enes Kanter. Freak comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Draymond Green is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Favarani in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. And Thompson kicks to Curry. There's the dish to Favarani. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Payne passes to Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Bass with the screen. To the paint, off the screen, and the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Warriors trail by 19. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drops in the tray. 11 points in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Freak. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. They double him with Freak. Curry kicks to Bass, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And Freak throws it down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Thompson inside the line, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
McGarry up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And Thompson kicks to Bass. Feeds it to Curry. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Payne. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Up top, Curry. He's got 10. Passes it to Bass. The shot no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And so a pretty lopsided game.
Guys, I'm here with...
Hey guys, listen up.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's got 24 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Durant in at the small forward position.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And he gets it to go.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's the screen. In the corner, Iguodala with it. All alone. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now the pass to Freak, expanding his range. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Thompson. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Warriors trail by 21. Thompson dishes to Curry. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Payne comes in for Green, and it's Richardson in for Klay Thompson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Morrow's checked in. On defense, Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Warriors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 12 points and 8 dimes.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, nonstop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Freak. His second person, 13.
Iguodala, the pass to Payne. Knocks down the 10-footer. Payne's got his first points of the night. And Westbrook.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
Boy, you got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man down.
You know, Clark, and even then, he might just go over it.
He could.
Look at this. Check out the elevation he gets.
Amazing.
Wow, I tell you, I just cannot get enough of those kind of plays. What a rim wrecker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Curry kicks to Ezeli. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For 3, Richardson. Morrow with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Westbrook dishes to Freak. He kicks to Cantor. He feeds it to Freak. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. And, of course, Klay Thompson.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Ezeli. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Payne.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Payne with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Freak gets it to go on the assist from Payne. Payne's got his 4th assist in this one. The Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They set the pick. Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Payne. Morrow the pass to McGarry. And the baseline jumper no good. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Curry kicks to Favarani. The three-pointer no good. The Thunder leading by 23. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Favarani dishes to Curry. Pass to Favarani. Launches it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple. You know, one aspect.
The flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And here is Curry. He's got 18. With 1 on the clock, can't get it to fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all.
Every diamond's a flavor.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Vitor Favarani. Green comes in for Adrian Payne. And it's Iguodala in for Looney. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Mitch McGarry. Durant comes in for Nick Collison. Freaks checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Richardson is out there with Thompson. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. That's the Warriors' 5. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Thompson passes to Ezeli. Iguodala outside. Richardson kicks to Ezeli. Back to Richardson. Dishes to Azili. 5 on the clock. Thompson inside the line. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Shoots from the elbow. And again, another one in from Freak. Freak's got 48.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. They haven't done as much inside as they did in the first half. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work the ball inside and then force the defense to react and play from there. What a game we've seen here for Thompson.
He's got 21 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well. And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Green against Westbrook. He dishes it to Freak. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. 6 points for Andre Iguodala.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knocked away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. No good off the front iron. The Thunder have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And a wide open look for Freak. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Freak's got 51.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Richardson the pass to Iguodala. They set the pick. A 3-ball. And it's Iguodala again missing. Thunder have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Thunder.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The feed to Adams, and he banks in the layup.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Green, the screen. Thompson inside the line. The rebound by McGarry.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Freak kicks to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 5 on the clock. Passes to Freak. Out the dish to Adams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Kicks it to McGarry. Pass to Freak. Waiters on the wing. Feeds it to Freak. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. It's in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors at their
in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. It should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Golden State Warriors. Take a look at the Warriors. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Cantor in at the 5. Now here's Iguodala, following the miss by Freak. Iguodala, right side. Curry, wide open. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on him.
Durant for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook against Curry. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Freak. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Iguodala, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three. Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Freak's got his second basket of the night. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The drive by Green from the corner. And it's Golden State with another.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Ibaka from the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Green with a screen for Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Freak. Azili banked in off the glass.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Vitor Favarani's checked in for Azili. Pass comes in for Green, and it's Richardson in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Payne, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean,